Hi guys, welcome back to Empower Tutorials. This is your master teacher Dr. Sonam. Okay guys, I really have a very good news to give you all. So now we are starting up with something very new. We have done this like for our previous batches and the previous classes, but for the CBSE 10th we are starting with the MCQ batches, right? So it's a really good thing that you all are going to now have access to not only our theory lectures that the videos that you all have on YouTube, but now you all have all complete access to even the MCQ pattern of all our videos on the channel of Empower Tutorials. So if you have not liked and subscribed our channel yet, please do it soon so that you have access to all our MCQs as well. So kids, we have come up basically with this idea because now the pattern that you all are probably having, so that is the MCQ pattern that you all are probably having for your exams. So that is why it is this process that we have come up with to get all the MCQs to you all the difficult ones, all the tough ones, all the probable ones that can come for your exams. So here we are. So guys, the first chapter for biology that we have is life processes, right? So we'll be starting with life processes today. So before we go on to our MCQs, I will not really be dealing into much theory of all the MCQs because theory lectures you all have it separately. So you all can please go through those lectures there. So I'm going to directly begin with the MCQs. Before going to the MCQs directly, just in a very small gist, what all are the processes that we have studied in this chapter? We have studied about nutrition, about the transportation, that is the blood transport, the blood circulation, about the respiration process, about the reproduction. Now, reproduction would be in plants as well as animals. Also, we have studied about the metabolism, about all the hormones that are working in our body. And last but not the least, we have also talked about the excretion in our regular theoretical class of life processes, right? So now here we'll be seeing all the MCQs with respect to the life processes. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, kids. So coming to the first one, just give me a minute. I'll mark, right? You all want me to mark it here? Okay, we can do that. Okay. So yes, the first one is, which of the following are energy foods? Okay, so which of the following are the energy foods? Yes, the main source of energy is what we get from plants, right? We get starch. Starch is nothing but carbohydrates, right? So the answer to this is, which of the following are energy foods? So the answer would be carbohydrates and fats. Okay, are we clear with this? Okay, now going ahead to the next one. In which mode of nutrition an organism derives its food from the body of another living organism without killing it? Okay, this is without killing it. Now, first tell me what is without killing it. Without killing it wale ka answer kya hai? Let's go through the options. Saprophytic. Okay, saprophytic bolo ya saprotrophic bolo. It is one and the same thing. Now, saprotrophic means what? That is, they feed on the dead matter. Okay, remember, saprotrophic or saprophytic means the organisms are feeding on the dead matter of other organisms. Okay, next is parasitic. Now, parasitic is nothing but the MCQ answer to this, which is where the organism does not kill the other organism. Okay, consumption of an organism of another organism but without killing it. That is parasitic. Okay, next is holozoic. Okay, now what is holozoic? Yes, guys, this is a very important term. You all should know the meaning of this. Yes, tell me, somebody else. Does anyone know about this? Okay, let me tell you all. Holozoic is nothing but the mode of nutrition that we follow. We as humans follow. Okay, Holozoic mein kya hota hai? There are 3 to 4 processes that are happening. Okay, that is the process of ingestion. Then there is digestion. Then there is absorption, and then there is egestion. ठीक है? ये 4 processes together मिला के form the holozoic nutrition जो हम follow करते हैं, right? We ingest, then it gets digested, then it is selectively absorbed, and then it is selectively egested. जो नहीं चाहिए body को, that is excreted out. Okay, so these 4 processes together form the holozoic nutrition. And last one is autotrophic nutrition. Now, autotrophic is nothing but what plants do. Auto means self. Okay, so autotrophic is preparing their own food. So plants are the organisms which prepare their own food. So that is autotrophic. Okay. Okay. Now going ahead. What is the mode of nutrition found in fungi? It's the same mode of nutrition that we have discussed. So now remember, fungi is going to be an example of the saprotrophic nutrition. Okay, fungi feeds on the dead matter or on the decaying matter. Okay, basically it is a, you can say it is a decomposer because it feeds on the dead matter of organism. Okay, are we clear with these three? Okay, let's go ahead. Yes, going to the fourth one. Roots of the plants absorb water from the soil through the process of. Yes, now we have studied about all these processes in our regular theory classes. So yes, tell me, who's telling you what's the answer for this? Roots of the plant will absorb water from the soil through the process of. Yes, they will absorb through the process of osmosis. Now what is osmosis? Osmosis is the travel of, yes, it is the travel of water molecules from one concentration to the other concentration, but via a semi-permeable membrane, correct? Yes. What is transpiration? What is transpiration? Transpiration is nothing but the loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant, but in the form of vapor. Okay, that is transpiration. What is diffusion? In diffusion, you all might have studied the example that we have seen. Now, diffusion is again the same thing like osmosis. लेकिन दोनों में फर्क क्या रहता है? What we've studied, that there is no permeable membrane. In diffusion, the molecules will freely move. Okay, like for example, एक example which I have given in my classes is when you drop ink in a water solution. What happens? Immediately blue हो जाता है क्या solution? नहीं, right? What happens? Slowly ink diffuse होता है, right? So that is how slowly when it diffuses, molecules तो freely move हो रहे हैं, right? So that process is known as a diffusion. After a few minutes, the water will turn completely blue, right? But free movement है, correct? So that is known as diffusion. Okay, going ahead. The site of photosynthesis in the cells of a leaf is, yes, cell of a leaf. Photosynthesis कहाँ होता है? Yes. Okay, so photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. Chloroplast is a very important organelle of the cells where photosynthesis takes place. If you all remember what we have seen in the chloroplast, this is going to be the structure of the chloroplast. उसमें ऐसे छोटे-छोटे disc-like structures होते हैं, right? What do we call those disc-like structures? Yes, those disc-like structures are known as thylakoids. Right? They are known as thylakoids. Okay, now I have also explained you all. I don't know if you all have really attended my theory classes. Go back to my sessions and go through those. Thylakoids पे उनके membrane पे, now suppose this is a disc-like structure, right? So इनके membrane पे there are going to be the chlorophyll molecules, which are nothing but the green pigment of the plants, जहाँ पे sunlight पड़ता है and then the photosynthesis process starts. Okay, so this organelle is the chloroplast. ठीक है, इसके अंदर होते हैं ये disc-like structures which are known as the thylakoids. But for us, for this MCQ, this is the chloroplast. ठीक है? Okay. Now next is mitochondria. We know it is the powerhouse of the cell. ठीक है? Cytoplasm, protoplasm. Okay, what is protoplasm? Protoplasm is nothing but nucleus and cytoplasm taken together. Okay, that is protoplasm. Okay, coming to the next one. Now what is, okay, in amoeba, food is digested in the, yes, now tell me, where does the food get digested? We have seen the structure of amoeba, right? Do you all remember? Amoeba ka structure is roughly like this, and it has a big vacuole like this, right? This is going to be the vacuole. So it is the food vacuole in which the food of the amoeba gets digested. Okay, please remember this. Acha, what is pseudopodia? Yes, guys, what is pseudopodia? Pseudopodia are nothing but movements of locomotion. Okay, ऐसे छोटे-छोटे you can say legs of the organism basically. So pseudopodia are those organs which help the organisms for locomotion. ठीक है? Are we clear with this? Okay, going ahead. Which of the following events in the mouth will be affected if salivary amylase is lacking? Achha, now salivary amylase is an important enzyme. Okay, it is an important enzyme, but in what does it help us? Now, food absorption हो रहा है या food digestion हो रहा है, तो उसमें basically क्या होता है? हमारा main food is in the consumption form of what? It is in the consumption form of starch, right? And starch is going to break down into sugar. Sugar means not sugar really. Okay, sugar means it is a form of sugar. It is a form of glucose that our body needs for energy, right? So starch will break down into sugars. Now, this activity will not take place if this enzyme is missing, which is the salivary amylase. Okay, are we clear? So answer to this is starch breaking down into sugars. Okay, going ahead. Which region of the alimentary canal absorbs the digested food? Yes, tell me, which part absorbs the digested food? Yes, guys. Yes, it is the small intestine in the alimentary canal which absorbs the digested food. Please remember this. It is a very, very, very important MCQ. Okay, it is a very important MCQ. Please keep this in mind. It is the small intestine that is going to absorb the food. Okay, going to the next one. Contraction and expansion movement of the walls of the food pipe is known as. अच्छा, now see, food हमने ingest कर लिया, तो food pipe के जो walls है ना, they will keep doing this movement, contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation, जो walls होते हैं, ठीक है? So what is this movement known as? Contraction and expansion of the stomach walls, or you can say walls of the food pipe, is known as, the movement is known as peristaltic movement, and the process is known as peristalsis. Okay, contraction and relaxation of the muscles of the stomach or the food pipe is known as peristalsis. So the movement is known as peristaltic movement. Okay, are we clear, guys, with these things? Okay, going ahead. When a few drops of iodine solution are added to rice water, the solution turns blue-black in color. This indicates that the rice water contains what? Okay. Now, if you all have studied the chapter of photosynthesis nicely, you all will know that iodine का किसके साथ reaction gives a blue-black color. Yes. So let me tell you. चलो, I'll give you all a hint. Photosynthesis में अगर हम लीफ का रिएक्शन कर रहे हैं आयोडीन के साथ तो ब्लू ब्लैक कलर आ रहा है. अभी लीफ में क्या प्रेजेंट होता है? टेल मी, व्हाट इज प्रेजेंट इन द लीफ ऑफ द प्लांट? यस, करेक्ट. सो देयर इज स्टार्च प्रेजेंट इन द लीफ ऑफ द प्लांट. सो रिएक्शन ऑफ आयोडीन विद स्टार्च विल गिव यू अ ब्लू ब्लैक कलर. ठीक है, और जहां पे स्टार्च नहीं होता है वहां पे ब्लू ब्लैक कलर नहीं आएगा, विच शोज द एब्सेंस ऑफ स्टार्च और विच शोज the absence of you can say that reaction is not taking place. Okay, because starch is not there. So just remember this, reaction of starch with iodine will give us a blue black color. Okay, so next, the exit of unabsorbed food material is regulated by. Yes, tell me, exit food का कहां से होता है, कैसे होता है? Okay, now many of my students have always given me the answer as anus. Now let me tell you that is a wrong answer. Yes, guys, exit of the food material takes place via the anus, but हमारा question क्या है? It is regulated by. So anus में पहुंचने के पहले या anus से when the excretion is taking place, regulation means kya? What causes that movement of the unabsorbed food, or you can say what pushes that food downwards? So it is nothing but the anal sphincter. Okay, it is a regulation, contraction, relaxation, contraction muscle, which is a sphincter. It is known as the anal sphincter. So regulation of the exit is done by the anal sphincter, but exit happens from the anus. Okay, kids, are we clear with this? Okay, chalo, going ahead. What are the products obtained by anaerobic respiration in plants? Yes, tell me, what are the products obtained in anaerobic respiration? Okay, let me just go ahead and show you all the other options. Yes, anaerobic respiration में क्या क्या मिलता है हमको? Correct. So the answer to this is ethanol, carbon dioxide, and energy. Yes. Okay. Acha. Now, before we go ahead, now because we have come across this aerobic and anaerobic respiration, now let me clear one basic thing with you all. Firstly, we have seen two types of respiration. Okay? We have seen one is aerobic. Let me just write it with the text. It's easier to write. Okay. So first one that we have seen is the aerobic respiration. Okay? And second one which we have seen is the anaerobic respiration. ठीक है, ये समझ में आया, ये क्लियर है? Okay, Now, next thing, tell me where does the aerobic respiration takes place and what happens in the aerobic respiration? Yes, who's telling me? Tell me what happens in the aerobic respiration and where does it takes place? सबसे पहले कौन सा respiration होता है वो बताओ, aerobic होता है कि anaerobic होता है? Yes guys, tell me. Yes, so first is the anaerobic respiration that is taking place. अब इसमें क्या हो रहा है? What happens in this is the glucose molecule, okay, excuse me for the spellings, the glucose molecule will get split into two pyruvate molecules. ठीक है? In the anaerobic respiration, the glucose molecule will get split into two pyruvate molecules. ठीक है? अब ये प्रोसेस कहाँ हो रहा है? ये प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोल रहे हैं? Remember, this process is known as glycolysis and it is taking place in the cytoplasm. ठीक है? What is glycolysis? Glyco means glucose, lysis means breakdown. So of course there is a breakdown of glucose which is happening जिसमें से हमको दो pyruvate molecules मिल रहे हैं. So remember this, anaerobic respiration is the glycolysis. It is taking place in the cytoplasm and उसमें क्या हो रहा है? One glucose molecule is splitting into two pyruvate molecules. ठीक है? Are we clear with this? Okay. Now coming back to aerobic respiration. अभी बताओ aerobic respiration कहाँ हो रहा है? Yes, aerobic respiration will take place in the mitochondria. उसमें आगे क्या होगा? What is happening in that? Now we have pyruvate molecules, right? हमको anaerobic respiration से pyruvate molecules मिले. So अभी pyruvate molecules का use कैसे होने वाला है? Yes. What are the pyruvate molecules going to give us? Yes, correct. Pyruvate molecules will further break down into carbon dioxide gas plus carbon dioxide gas plus water plus what else will it give us? What is the main reason of doing all these processes? Correct, it is the energy. Got it? So please keep these both the processes in mind. ठीक है? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. सबसे पहले anaerobic हो रहा है, cytoplasm में हो रहा है, and glycolysis is known as glycolysis. Glucose का breakdown हो रहा है into pyruvate molecules, and then उसके बाद following is the aerobic respiration which is taking place in the mitochondria. उसमें क्या हो रहा है? जो हमको anaerobic से pyruvate molecules मिले थे, those will further break down to give us carbon dioxide gas, water, and a lot of energy. Okay, please guys keep this in mind. These are very, very, very important things. ठीक है? Okay, now chalo, going ahead. The breakdown of pyruvate molecules. Okay, now these MCQs are going to become super easy for you all. The breakdown of pyruvate molecules will break down to give carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Takes place in, ये हमने अभी देखा, giving carbon dioxide, water, and energy takes place in the mitochondria. Correct. Next, glycolysis process occurs in which part of the cell? We just saw glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm. Yes, so here we are, glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm. Done. Understood this process? This is really, really important. Okay, kids? Chalo. Now going ahead. Next is, name the substances whose built up in the muscles during vigorous physical activity may cause cramps. Very common. I'm sure all of you all have had these cramps while gymming, while exercising, right? So it is the presence of lactic acid and energy. ठीक है? Lactic acid जब बहुत जमा हो जाता है, so it produces a kind of gas inside our body, and that gas causes cramps in the muscles. ठीक है? Yes. Next, name the pores in a leaf through which the respiratory exchange of gases takes place. Yes. What are those pores known as? We have seen this in transpiration. Yes. Okay, right. Those pores are known as the stomata. Stoma. वो कैसा रहता है? Do you all remember the diagram of the stoma? ये stomatal opening होता है और इसके बाजू में होते हैं ये दो ऐसे cells. Correct? Yes. Can anyone tell me what are these cells known as? हम ये cells को क्या बोलते हैं? इस cells के अंदर nucleus रहता है, vacuole रहता है. Yes. हम ये cells को क्या बोलते हैं? These cells are known as guard cells. Correct. We have seen this in transpiration. These are known as guard cells, and this is the stomatal opening. And this structure is known as the stoma. Stoma or stomata, singular and plural. So, इसके through gaseous exchange of the gases will take place. ठीक है? Lenticels are also some openings, but they are present on the barky, woody stems. ठीक है? Vacuoles, we know what are vacuoles, and what is the xylem? Xylem is basically a transportation organ in the, it is, you can say it is a vessel of the plant, right? It has nothing to do with respiratory exchange. Okay, next. The respiratory pigment in human beings is, yes, what is the respiratory pigment in human beings? Very simple and very easy. You ought to know this answer. It is nothing but the hemoglobin. Okay? Chlorophyll, we know what it is, right? So please don't get confused. Chlorophyll is going to be the respiratory organ or respiratory pigment in the plants. ठीक है? क्या हुआ ये cancel क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Clear all drawings. Yes, okay. Chalo, next, going to the 18th one. Yeah. Which plant tissue transports water and minerals from the roots to the leaves? Yes, what is the answer to this, guys? We just saw transportation occurs via the xylem. Correct. So it is xylem. Next, movement of food in the phloem is called. Now, please keep this in mind. It is known as translocation. Phloem जहाँ पे भी आया वहाँ translocation आएगा. ये याद रखो. ठीक है? Movement of food in the phloem is known as translocation. Transpiration हमने देख लिया. It is the evaporation of water from the aerial parts of the plant in the form of vapor. ठीक है? Respiration we know, taking in oxygen, giving out carbon dioxide, and evaporation is nothing but when water exposed to any kind of heat, it turns into steam. Okay. Next. Blood vessel which pumps the blood from the heart to the entire body. Yes. What is the answer to this? Correct. It is the artery. Now, artery is the blood vessel which will pump blood from heart to the body. And what is vein? Vein is ulta, which will bring blood from the body back to the heart. That is the vein. Now remember, artery and vein का एक बात, artery का opening or you can say अंदर का entry is going to be small, but उसके बाहर का जो structure है that is going to be huge. This is going to be the artery. ठीक है? Whereas when it comes to the vein, बाहर का तो ठीक है रहेगा जैसा भी रहेगा, but उसके अंदर का entry and vacuole will be very big. Now this is the अंदर का vacuole. You see इसके अंदर का vacuole कैसा है? So that is the difference between the artery and the vein. Artery के walls बहुत सारे thick होते हैं, thick muscular walls होते हैं. Vein के they are thin and slender walls. ठीक है? Are we clear with this? Okay, going ahead. Name a circulatory fluid in the human body other than blood. Yes, circulatory fluid other than blood. What is that? Correct. That is lymph. Acha, tell me what is plasma, guys? Can anyone tell me what is plasma? Yes, what is plasma? Plasma is nothing but blood minus the cells of the blood. That gives you plasma. Okay? Blood minus the cellular elements will give you plasma. Okay, next. Single circulation, that is blood flow through the heart only once during one cycle of passage through the body is examined by which of the following, or is exhibited by which of the following? Okay. Yes, what is the answer to this? Now, in this, you all might feel that there are बहुत सारे ऐसे names which you've not come across or you've not heard. Don't worry, in the exams you all won't have like ऐसे names जो पता ही नहीं हो बिल्कुल. So don't worry, it won't be that difficult. So the answer to this is hippocampus, exocytus and the anabis. ठीक है, इसमें single circulation होता है because बाकी के आप जो भी देखोगे like whale हो गया, dolphin हो गया, salamander हो गया, chameleon हो गया. Now these, in this there is going to be double circulation. मतलब जैसा humans में होता है, we have a double circulation type. ठीक है, single circulation means blood flows through the body. मतलब एक circle में सिर्फ एक ही बार blood flow होता है. Okay, so that is single circulation. Okay, next, name the tube which connects the kidneys to the urinary bladder. Yes, tell me, which is the tube which connects the kidneys to the urinary bladder? What is the answer to this? Yes, correct. It is the ureter. It is the ureter. Here is the next answer. So answer is ureter. Now remember one thing. You should remember the order. Okay? What is going to be the order? Yes. Now ureter is connecting what? Kidney to the urinary bladder. So मतलब पहले kidney आएगा, फिर आएगा ureter, then आएगा bladder, and सबसे last में क्या आएगा? Urethra, जहाँ से urine pass out होता है. You should remember this. This is very important. ठीक है, नो दिस ऑर्डर, पहले किडनी, फिर यूरेटर इज अ ट्यूब विच इज कनेक्टिंग द किडनी टू द ब्लैडर एंड देन इज द यूरेथ्रा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट. Sorry, which part of nephron allows the selective reabsorption of useful substances like blood glucose, amino acids, and from the water into the blood capillaries? Yes, what is the part of the nephron? What is nephron firstly? Yes, nephron is the basic unit or functional unit of the excretory system, correct? Yes, so what is the answer to this? Which part of the nephron allows selective reabsorption? Yes, correct, it is the tubule. It is the tubule which allows the selective reabsorption. Next, where is the dirty blood in our body filtered? Yes, what is the answer to this, guys? Correct, it is nowhere but the kidneys where the dirty blood is filtered. Lungs का कोई संबंध नहीं है. Ureter, it has nothing to do with that. Ureter deals with urine. Heart में तो of course purified blood ही जाता है. So it is the kidneys where the dirty blood will get filtered. ठीक है? Going ahead. The procedure used for cleaning the blood of a person by separating urea from it is called, yes, correct, it is called dialysis. Now you are separating urea from the blood, or even sometimes the entire unpure blood is purified by the process of dialysis. Okay, this usually happens in people having kidney disorders, or sometimes even in people with diabetes. Okay, because their blood sugar and blood urea levels are high. Okay, next. What is the correct sequence of the body parts of the human alimentary canal? अब ये तो आपको आना ही चाहिए. खाना पहले कहाँ जाता है, फिर कहाँ enter करता है, then where does it pass? Yes, correct. So it starts from the mouth. Then it enters the esophagus. Okay. Then where does it go? It goes to the stomach, then to the small intestine, and then to the large intestine. Correct. Please remember this order. It is really important. Selective reabsorption हमने देखा था small intestine में होता है. Next, identify the correct path of urine in the human body. We have just seen this in the previous one. तो क्या है? Kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and then the urethra. So this is the correct answer. ठीक है guys. See, if your basics are going to be clear ना theoretical part, तो आपके MCQs आप आंसर करना बहुत easy हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So please concentrate. Yes, चलो, tell me now. इसका तो लिखना पड़ेगा. एक second, just give me a minute. Quickly, all are going to tell me the answers. Huh? फटाफट I want to write. Exit of food from the stomach is regulated by a dash muscle. We have seen this also. Yes, it is the sphincter muscle. Correct. Next, dash is the longest part of the alimentary canal. Yes, what is the longest part? Again, yes, it is the small intestine. Next, breakdown of glucose, that is into pyruvate, takes place in the, where does it take place? We have seen, yes, it takes place in the cytoplasm. Next, dash is the site of complete digestion. Complete digestion, again, it is the small intestine. Next, breaking of pyruvate using oxygen takes place in the correct mitochondria. We have seen this in the aerobic respiration. Mitochondria. Okay. Next, rings of cartilage are present in the windpipe to ensure. अच्छा, cartilage rings क्यों रहते हैं? What does it ensure? So that the air doesn't collapse. It ensures that the air doesn't collapse. ठीक है, मतलब air वापस पीछे नहीं जाना चाहिए, and it should not enter the food pipe. Okay. Yes. The blood has dash cells which plug the leakage. Which cells? Blood has three type of cells: RBCs, WBCs, and platelets. So platelets are known as the clotting cells. Okay, they are known as the thrombocytes. They help in the clotting of blood. जब भी कोई injury होता है या vessels को cut होता है. Correct? Okay. Next, dash transports products of photosynthesis. Again, we are coming across transportation. So it is going to be the phloem. Okay. Yes, guys, are we clear with all these MCQs? बहुत simple chapter है, important chapter है, easy chapter है. So please go through all the MCQs that we have done. Most importantly, before going to the MCQs, go through the theory lectures that our teachers have taken. Okay, so you can go through the CBSE class lectures which are there available on YouTube. So you will have a more good hang on the topic, and then you can come back and go through my MCQ lectures so that you become perfectly fit in the chapter. Okay, please guys, do not miss these MCQ lectures. We have specially come up with these MCQ classes because your pattern of exam has become like that. So we at Empower Tutorials are completely dedicated to helping you all score the best of marks. So please do like and subscribe the channel, and keep visiting the channel for more videos. I'll see you all. Bye bye.